Look at the AccuWeather forecast. Are we going to have a nice warm day?
Oh, yes, we are. Summer life warm today. Temperatures end up more than 15 degrees above the seasonal average. Now, it is quite warm, but it also looks a lot different than yesterday. As the sun rises this morning, we're not seeing a lot of it. I know this graphic reads as clear, but clearly we can see cloud cover already in place. But that cloud cover does not keep us from warming up. Check out these temperatures right now. 50s and 60s across the tri-state. 51 in Bridgeport and Somerville. We're at 65 in Central Park right now. A mild start to our mostly cloudy Saturday morning. What we're waiting on is this front off to our north and west to pass through. It does bring the spotty chance for a thunder shower mainly north and west this evening, but until then, it's warm and breezy. Check out those highs today. We'll climb into the low to mid 80s, well above the seasonal average. So even with the mostly cloudy skies sticking around and that breezy wind hanging around, it is such a warm Saturday. I hope you get the chance to get outside and enjoy it. A spotty thunder shower does sweep through the second half of the day, mainly north and west of the city. That's a cold front, and it delivers cooler conditions for tomorrow. But egg hunts are a go for your Easter. Sun and clouds, highs in the upper 60s, beautiful. We'll start next week cooler on Monday, and then from there, settle into a stretch of 70s. Great weather ahead. I'll have the full forecast coming up. Michelle?
All right, Dani, thank you so much. We turn back to that. Good day for it, Dani, and you got the cat. You got the cats.
You got to get outside at some point today. Pumpkin having a tough time waking up on this Saturday morning, but don't worry, Pumpkin, we've got some warm weather just ahead. We also have Tiger here, who found a sunny spot. Now, there isn't a lot of sunshine in the forecast today, but temperatures are warm enough that I don't think you'll mind, and hopefully that makes it a little easier for Mitsu to get out of bed here, snuggling with the little plush toy. Very cute for Megan. Today, it's all about the temperature. Yes, a mostly cloudy start. Yes, it's a bit on the breezy side, and yes, there's a chance for a spotty thunderstorm second half of the day, mainly north and west, but I don't think you'll mind much considering our highs are in the low to mid 80s. This thunderstorm threat that moves through tonight, that's associated with a front that does knock us more than 10 degrees into Easter Sunday, but even that looking pretty good. I'll have the full holiday weekend forecast for you coming up right after the break.
Good, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the Governor's Island was a national park. I've been there several times, but
Right.
now it's a park. Cool.
Yeah, I know. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Huh. So it's almost 65 degrees right now.
Right now, we are above the seasonal average for high temperature at 6:19 in the morning. Go us, right? Thank you for the round of applause.
That's right. That's
Shantae,
right.
I've been waiting for it all day.
Yeah,
I want
right.
to get you outside as the sun rises on this not so sunny Saturday, but our temperatures are warm enough that I don't think we mind. 65 degrees right now under a cloudy sky. Sunrise at 6:11, so it's been up for about 8 minutes now. Check out that forecast high, 84. That makes yesterday's high of 68 look cool. And yesterday we were 5 degrees above the seasonal average. Quite the warm one ahead of us. But a cold front is on the way for tonight. That brings a spotty thunderstorm threat, and behind it, cooler conditions for Easter Sunday. But even the drop in temperature keeps us in a pleasant place tomorrow. Looking at temps for the 5 boroughs right now, quite the range, right? We're at 52 in Ozone Park, 65 in the East Village. New Dorp at 64 degrees, Whitestone at 60, 66 for Newark this morning. Up in the Bronx, 55 for Fordham. Zooming out, we're pretty mild across the board. Even our cooler spots, 52 in Poughkeepsie, 51 in Bridgeport, feel fairly comfortable. 54 for Islip and Montauk down the shore. We're starting at 66 for Belmar, for Wrightstown. So it's a mild one across the board. Mostly cloudy and quite a bit warmer than this time yesterday. I'm loving Newburgh's temperature. We started sub-freezing there yesterday morning. We're almost 30 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. Now, some spots are going to stay a touch cooler today. It's just what we saw yesterday as well. With wind coming out of the south right off the Atlantic, our south-facing shores are capped cooler. That's places like coastal Connecticut and the south shore of Long Island, but everywhere else is warming up. And I do want to note that the breezy wind is a factor in the forecast today. Our gusts are going to be between 30 and 35 miles per hour throughout this afternoon. So it's breezy, it's cloudy. I know that doesn't sound great, but with temperatures this warm, it's still a great day to get outside. And the breeze is thanks to this front that's approaching the area, eventually sliding through a chance for a few spot showers or thunderstorms the second half of the day today. But it's mainly north and west of the city. And even those storms that move through, it's not an all-day event, so it's not the kind of rain you need to necessarily cancel plans around. From now through noon, we just warm up. We got the clouds. Temperatures are in the mid-70s by midday, and our highs will land in the low to mid-80s today under that partly to mostly cloudy sky. Yes, it's breezy all day long, but it shouldn't mess with you a whole lot.
Then I paused it right around dinner time as we start to see those scattered showers and thunderstorms fire up. Clearly, the chance is better well north and west of New York City. In the city, it's not expected to be a washout, but some spot showers can't be ruled out through the second half of our Saturday. Then tonight, the cooler air starts to filter in behind the front. We start comfortably tomorrow morning in the 50s, and the cloud cover clears out a little bit. Our Easter looks spectacular with highs in the mid to upper 60s for tomorrow under a mix of sun and clouds. So yes, it's a pretty drastic drop in temperature between today and tomorrow, but today is so warm that we stay above average tomorrow, even with those temps falling. Looking at today, you see the mostly cloudy skies stick around. You see our high temperatures landing in the low to mid 80s. It's mostly cloudy, it's breezy, and there is a late day thunder shower chance, mainly north and west of the city, but with a high of 84. I don't think we care about the clouds or the breeze much. Tonight, an evening thunder shower, yes, and then the cloud cover clears out. That means tomorrow, beautiful for your Easter Sunday. We're looking at highs in the upper 60s under a mix of sun and clouds. It looks like a gorgeous day for all of those Easter egg hunts. A little bit cooler on Monday, and then we get to settle into a stretch of 70s for the majority of next week. Michelle and Shantae?
I think that's mighty fine. I like it. Saturday.
We've got a wilderness explorer. This is Sugarfoot. I sure hope Jennifer didn't have to call the fire department to get Sugarfoot off that roof there. But hey, the cat looks right at home. Ginger, this is what I looked like when my alarm went off this morning. Very cute from Dawn. Don't worry. Nice day ahead. We've got another wilderness explorer from the Hines family. Baron, taken in spring, looking like a mountain lion, right? That's a very cute cat on a leash. Anytime I see a picture of a cat on a leash, I'm going to put it on television. All right, we're waking up to a cloudy start, but a very warm start to our Saturday morning. We're in the 60s right now in New York City, and if you think that's mild, wait until we hit the 80s this afternoon. Yes, it's breezy. Yes, it's mostly cloudy, but neither of those things will keep you indoors today. Conditions are so warm. A cold front does move through tonight. It brings a spotty storm chance to parts of the area. Leaves behind cooler conditions for Easter, but don't worry, we're not reaching for the coats anytime soon. I'll have the full forecast for you after the break.
More cats for Super Cat Sunday. Hey, Dani.
How about some spring or Easter cats? Does that sound good?
That sounds great.
I think we can handle that,
I
right?
love it.
We are starting with Tiki, who is saying, I am the centerpiece. And Tiki, I could not agree more. You are the main event. Very cute on this Easter table. I love the Easter eggs around that wreath. Very sweet. We also have Oreo, who's kind of the same vibe, right? You don't need a wreath on your door. Just put me in the middle of it. Joan, you have a very cute cat. Thank you for sharing with us. And we have Rocket here hanging out with the Easter bunnies. Very sweet on this Saturday morning from Evelyn. And lucky us, we've got a great forecast. Visually, not looking like the best day. It is so gray out this morning, but it's so mild, I don't think we mind. Temperatures in New York City are starting in the mid 60s, so we're already above average for our highs for today. And this is our starting spot. We end up in the 80s this afternoon with a breezy wind and a mostly cloudy sky. Temperatures today so warm, but a front is moving through tonight, bringing a spotty thunderstorm threat. I'll let you know how far our highs fall into tomorrow, coming up in the AccuWeather forecast after the break. Ruin any plans, just want to make note of it. Passing showers possible. Then overnight into tomorrow morning, the cooler air moves in behind the front. It helps to clear out the cloud cover. Highs tomorrow fall to the 60s, but tomorrow looks absolutely fabulous for your Easter plans. Mix of sun and clouds, highs in the upper 60s. Even if that is much cooler than today, it's still a great outdoor day tomorrow. Just feels and looks a little different. Today, mostly cloudy skies, spot storms this evening. High temperatures topping out in the low to mid 80s. Again, the exception is south-facing shores. Everywhere else, very warm for your Saturday. Be aware of that late day shower or thunderstorm threat, then partly cloudy conditions overnight. Our highs for our Easter Sunday fall to the upper 60s, but tomorrow really looks nice under a mix of sun and clouds. It is cooler than today, but still warm enough to be pleasant. Then it cools down quite a bit on Monday, but Monday is the coldest day of the next 7 by far in the upper 50s. After Monday, we settle into a stretch of the 70s. That was the AccuWeather forecast. We'll be right back after the break. On a 67 Mustang so bad.
Right? I mean, I think it should happen.
I think I deserve it.
Put it out there.
Either that or a brand new Porsche. I'll
Then
take
there's that.
either.
You got, one or the other.
Come on now. All right, we've got some Easter cats, and I do need 5 more Easter cats. So if you have a picture of your cat celebrating Easter, please email it to superpets@wabc.com. Lucia's here, got the memo. Wearing The Easter Bunny ears, so cute from Fallon Brett. Thank you so much for sharing your baby with us. We also have Tucker here posing for the picture in the Peeps bandana. Shantae, I know you don't like to eat Peeps, but you don't mind looking at them on Tucker, right? I mean, come on. How cute is that? Blue-eyed kitty, so sweet. We also have Cleo, and Stephanie always does holiday-themed photo shoots with her pets, and it makes my day every time I see one pop up into my inbox. Stephanie nailed it with Cleo, the Easter baskets in the little cute bow tie. Very sweet on this Saturday morning. Today's forecast, I don't know if it gets better than this. Yes, it's cloudy. Yes, it's windy at times, but with highs climbing to the low to mid 80s, I don't think we mind. Some spot thunderstorms tonight. I'll let you know what that brings in for your Easter Sunday coming up after the break.
Myself all these years later. I mean, we live here.
Yeah,
That's
so cool.
An honor and a privilege. That's the best thing ever.
I was in the park a couple days ago, and you know, everything's in bloom, and the people are so happy. And I'm like, I live in a rom-com without the rom. I just live in a com.
Rom coming soon.
But you know what I mean? It's just
Exactly.
Especially this time of year, it just feels so magical.
No, it's good. It is magical.
Today's one of those days. Is that my mic that's sounding funky? I don't know. Today is one of those days that is just going to be so nice. You got to get outside and enjoy it. Temperatures are so warm, even with the cloudy conditions and the breezy wind. It will be worth getting outside to enjoy. 67 degrees right now, and it is my mic. I don't know why my hair is not touching it. I don't know what's going on. I'll try to be very careful not to move. 67 degrees, and it looks gloomy, I know, but I promise it'll feel so good that you won't even mind. Very warm and breezy, cloudy with a thunderstorm threat second half of the day. That's mainly north and west of the city, and that's associated with a cold front that brings in cooler conditions tomorrow, and that sounds scary ahead of Easter Sunday. Don't worry, temperatures tomorrow are still really pleasant. Mix of sun and clouds, upper 60s for your Sunday. Then Monday is the coolest day of the next 7 in the upper 50s. After that, settling into a stretch of 70s. So really nice string of days ahead of us, and that starts today. Temperatures this morning are so mild. 52 in Rockaway Beach. That's our cool spot with that wind coming right out of the south. But Jackson Heights at 59, 67 in the East Village, 68 for Newark. Up in the Bronx, we're at 55 for Fordham. 63 already in White Plains, 68 for Newark. These temperatures are about where we should be at our warmest for today, and we're just getting started. There is a bit of a breeze, and that's going to keep conditions a little cooler for our south-facing shores. That's coastal Connecticut, the south shore of Long Island. And this wind will pick up today. You're going to notice the breeze, almost to the point where it's a nuisance, but I still think temperatures are so warm, even with the wind, it almost might feel nice at times to have that breeze. Our gusts pick up 30 to 35 miles per hour this afternoon as this front approaches the area. It's sliding in the cloud cover this morning, and it eventually does bring us a spot chance for thunderstorms this evening, but that's mainly north and west of the city and shouldn't be a big deal. This morning it's just cloudy. Radar's trying to pick up on a little bit of drizzle, but I don't know if that's actually reaching the ground. I don't really think there's much of a rain chance for the bulk of the daylight hours today. By midday, we're in the mid-70s. At times, the clouds could break, offering a little bit of blue sky, but I do think there's more cloud cover than sunshine in the forecast today. Our highs make their way to the 80s, very warm, well above the seasonal average. The exception to that are our south-facing shores with the wind coming off the Atlantic. That's the south shore of Long Island, that's coastal Connecticut, where you see temperatures are cooler just thanks to that breeze. But our interior spots landed in the mid-80s today, well above normal. Paused at 7:45. You can see our northern neighborhoods getting a few of those storms moving through. That's associated with a cold front. So we can't eliminate the possibility of a passing shower or storm this evening, but it's not widespread or consistent and not plan ruining. And then overnight into tomorrow morning, the cooler air starts to filter in behind the front. That'll help to clear out the cloud cover. Tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, highs in the upper 60s. So although it is a pretty dramatic drop in temperature in the next 24 hours, today is so warm that even with those highs falling to the upper 60s, we stay above the seasonal average. So great conditions for this holiday weekend. And even though it looks a little gray today, still nice enough to get outside. You see the mostly cloudy skies stick around. The breezy wind does as well. High temperatures today in the 80s for most of us. You see the south shore of Long Island staying cooler, a bit cooler in Bridgeport as well. But our interior spots are almost steamy today, mid 80s, and down the shore looking great as well. Tonight's lows fall to the 50s under a partly cloudy sky. Easter day highs, that's not a thing. Easter highs look good in the upper 60s under a mix of sun and clouds. Cooler air continues to filter in as we start next week, so our highs fall to the upper 50s on Monday, but that's the coolest day of the next week. After that, we settle into a stretch of 70s. The spring is looking good on this 7-day. That was the AccuWeather forecast. We'll be right back after the break.